Well, I'm Michael, and my wife is Karen. So we've been married 41 years. I'm 70. Karen's 66. She's Welsh. She was born in Pontypridd, in South Wales. And I met Karen when I was working down in Cardiff. Met her on a badminton court. Karen was a dancer from a little tot. Her mother encouraged her and her sister to go to dance lessons, so she went to tap, modern, ballet, and she was doing shows when I met her. So dance and music figured strongly through her life. Karen worked for the NHS in Wales, in the finance department, and then when we moved to Canterbury, she was in Central Sterile Supplies department. But when we had children, she stopped working so she could bring up the children as a full-time mother. When the girls grew up to school age, and they both went to the same school, and Karen then was able to get a finance assistant's job at the school. And she worked at that school for 14 years then. So Karen stopped working at the school in 2014. She was having anxiety and panic attacks, and it was felt it was sensible for her to leave the school job at that time. So that's when she stopped working. Now, her mother died in 2015. Her mother was central to the family. Difficult time for her, but sort of independently of that, in the same year, 2015, there were the signs of her having difficulties with her memory, forgetting names, places, forgetting how to cook various things. There were signs of things going on which weren't right. And in 2016, she was referred to the GP. They did a simple test. And the one thing that got me was the clock. She couldn't draw a clock face. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, she couldn't draw a clock face, and that was amazing. The doctor said, yeah, she needs to be referred. She had an MRI, she had a lumbar puncture. The lumbar puncture analysis showed clear signs of Alzheimer's. The markers which tell you about the build-up of these plaque deposits in the brain were at a high level and clearly signified the Alzheimer's. And she had the diagnosis of early onset Alzheimer's at the age of 57. So Karen had this diagnosis in early 2017. She was going to be positive and embrace it. She didn't want to hide. We let people know, we let family know, friends know that Karen had a diagnosis, but her intention was to be positive and to embrace life as it came to her. She was going to ADSS groups then. She was doing weekly singing. She was nominated by ADSS for Kent Awards. It's on the wall there. Kent Volunteering Awards for 2019. Karen got Care of the Year for that, and she also got the overall caring award on the same night. So she was still living well, but it was the activities that helped her to live well. COVID was a big black mark really on helping people deal with Alzheimer's, because all the face-to-face groups stopped. But then things started to degenerate. Karen was exhibiting not normal Karen tendencies. This is getting angry, getting cross, slamming doors, tipping up chairs. Her eating was getting more difficult in terms of we were having to give her food more than she was giving it to herself. Karen's interest in things like art, sketching art, that diminished. Her attention into TV programs diminished as well. One of the things that helped Karen and me was walking. And we're so fortunate where we are to be able to have good walks. So we did a lot of walking before COVID, during COVID, and post-COVID as well. So when she stopped walking, and we then said, well, we can't manage like this. And occupational health came in and basically said, there's a problem, there's a couple of options. Karen's either got to go into care, or you set yourself up to deal with it down here. And we said, well, no, we don't want to do that. The home at the top of our list actually was Hazelwood Care Home in Longfield. We'd been talking about we should be looking more at care homes for Karen because we could see this day was going to come, but we didn't know when. And really, it was forced upon us at the end of the day. But I think it was the right decision in the end. And I've got a caring responsibility now to make sure that she is being looked after well there, but also to continue visiting her and supporting her and just being there, really.